Hi everyone. So I'm going to make a seesaw and math video for you right now. Okay. So I just wanted to walk you through your seesaw activities for today. So really quick, I noticed that not very many of our friends turned in their personal narratives on Friday. So I'm scroll down here, right here, your published personal narrative on your fancy paper. I'm still waiting for 7. So please make sure you get that in as soon as possible. I am going to grade those this week. So please, please, please get those in. Your reading logs from last week, there's those. And your mountain of history, almost all of you did that. So thank you for that. Vocabulary quiz, we all took that in class on Friday. So please make sure you get that in as well. Your Mount Rushmore field trip one, too. All right, now here is today. So our math are representing number stories with arrays, which I'll go over in just a few. So your lesson page that we did together and your home link. So you need to make sure those get turned in today. We are starting Reader's Theater again. So 2 groups, if you were an aphid and a dragonfly, you get to start this assignment today. If you are a beetle and a cicada, you will start this assignment tomorrow when you get your role in your play. Okay, so if you are a beetle and cicada, you wait till tomorrow to do this. If you are an aphid and a dragonfly, you will start this today. Okay, all right. Spelling list and activities. So your spelling list, when you click on this, here's your list of activities, and you all have that list of activities in your gray folder as well. So here's your activities, and you're gonna pick 4 of those to do this week. And then here is your list. So I edited the list. There were some repeats on there. So you have 22 words with long I's and long U's. We practiced saying all those words today in Zoom. So there you go. So make sure you do 4 assignments by Friday. Thank you. And save it as a draft until Friday. All right, so this was your activity to do, your reading activity. You're going to listen to the story. So you click on the story, Anansi Learns a Lesson. You click on this little paper clip, it'll bring up the video. Okay, it's a short, maybe 2 to 3 minute story, maybe 4 at the most. It's really quick. It's a folk tale, so it's a really cute little story. And your activity that you're going to do, we're working on predictions and we're working on theme, determining what theme or message the story is telling us. So I'm showing you really quick your prediction page. Here you go. All right. So what is your prediction for? What prediction do you have or did you make after the turtle asked the fish for help? Okay, what do you think is going to happen after that? And then why? Why do you think that's going to happen? And then how do you think the story is going to end? So the story did end. So what do you think is going to happen next now that the story is over? And then draw a picture of your prediction right here. And then for theme right here, what do you think the big idea or topic is of the whole story? So there's some examples down here. So was the story about friendship? Was the story about being kind? Was the story about sharing? Okay, so write one of those here and then tell me what the characters did to demonstrate that to you. And then what was the message? Okay, maybe not to be a trickster, something like that. Okay, so that's what you will do today. All in all, that should take probably maybe 15 minutes total to do after you listen to the story. Here is your reading log. I even put the dates on there for you. Okay, you have one in your folder also. And then your extra math and Lexia practice. So there are some friends that are not going on to extra math and Lexia. So you are every day, not just on Wednesdays, going to take a screenshot of your extra math completion and your Lexia completion. And you're going to put it on here. I'm trying to make you aware how important those apps are. If you didn't receive this in your activity list, then you don't need to do it. Okay? Only friends that needed to do it. Okay? So some of you got this one, some of you didn't. All right? So I think that was it. Yep, that is all. And now I will talk a little bit about math today. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that just a touch. Okay, so here were the math problems we did in class today with the stories that I read to you. Okay, so we read a story about crayons today. It was 3 boxes of crayons with 5 crayons in each box. So how many crayons do I have total? So we know we are talking about crayons. That's our topic. That will also be my unit down here too. Okay. And then we're going to draw the array. So we know that 3 boxes with 5 crayons in each one. So we drew our 3 rows. That represents the boxes. These represent the number of crayons. We also drew a picture down here. Okay, and then we got 15 crayons. So all 4 of these we did in class today. So these should all be done. Okay, number 2, I'm just going to refresh your memory just so you remember. The topic was fish. Okay, so 6 fish bowls. So I have 6 fish bowls like in a pet shop. Okay, and there's 1 fishy in each bowl. So how many fishies do I have total? Okay, so fish. So if I have 6 fish bowls times the 1 fish. So here's my bowls. And I only have 1 fish in each one, so I already did that. Okay, and I also drew a fish bowl and I drew a fish in each one. How many fish do I have total? Only 6. Okay, anything times 1 will be itself. So we talked about that. Even if I had 99 times 1, it would be 99. So anything times 1 will always be itself. Okay, number 3 was if I had 5 bookshelves, okay, with 8 books on each shelf. How many books do I have total? So my topic is books. That's what I want to find out about. So here's my 5 bookshelves with the 8 books on each shelf. So I drew that. So here are my shelves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I put 8 books on each shelf. I also drew it out down here also. Okay, and that's what we got down here. Okay, this one was 2 cartons of eggs with 12 eggs in each carton. Okay, so we wrote down eggs as our total because we need to know how many eggs are all together. So here are my 2 cartons, and then I did dots for each egg. So there's 12 there. And I also drew the cartons down here. Okay, my phone's ringing. It's okay. All right. So here is your home link. And we talked about this for a long time today. And we also went into breakouts and practiced. Okay, so there are 12 trombone players in a parade. Show at least 3 different ways they can be arranged into an array. Show your work on the dot grid below. Okay, so you can either make the dots darker or you can put an X if you want to. So we came up with all the different factors that make 12. Okay, so what that means is what multiplies together to make 12. There are lots of things. Okay, so we did 3 times 4. You can also switch that around and do 4 times 3. You can do 2 times 6 or 6 times 2. You can do 1 times 12 or 12 times 1. You're going to choose 3 of these, and there's 4 spaces here, so if you wanted to do 4, you can, okay? But we are choosing 3 to do here. So my number model that I did here, I did 3 times 4. So here's my 3, and then how many go this way? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times 4, and that's where I'm going to write that, and then put equals 12. Then you're going to choose another one to do over here, okay? What it is down here, it says, can you make an array with 5 rows for the 12 players? Can you? Do you see a 5 here in my factor list? Is 5 a factor of 12? It's not. So can you do this one? No. And then tell me why and how you know. Okay, that's it. Have fun.